Welcome to a new video. Just recently I've got into classic iPods. Really like them, love them. I know we can use your phones these days and all that sort of stuff, and I've got an iPhone 14. I just fancied using a classic iPod again. So I got one and I modded it up, put an iFlash in it, put a hard drive in it, as in an SD card. New front, new back. It's enough for a new iPod, to be honest. But it is brilliant. I love it. So I've decided I'm going to do a couple more. So I have purchased this, which is an 80 gig model, and on the, I'll put the eBay listing up in a minute, but on the eBay listing it said it's faulty hardware. The last one I got said it had water damage. It did have water damage, but once it was cleaned up it worked. So I'm going to see if I can do the same with this. I've got another two coming as well, so I'll make later videos on them, but for the time being we'll concentrate on this one. Like I said, I'll put the eBay listing up and show you what that was like. So let's have a look what we've got. It doesn't sound very secure in there. Sounds a bit as if it's moving about a bit, but let's get a knife out and get it opened. It feels like it's in a box of some sort, so yeah, it is in a box. Get this plastic off. See what we've got. Yeah, it doesn't feel very well packed, but it just feels loose in there. Oh, we've got the old kitchen roll. So there we go. That's what it looks like. Doesn't look too, well, it's a bit scratched and whatever, but it doesn't look too bad, to be honest. You can't see the model number because of that giant sticker on the back of it, but actually, see if we can scratch some of that off the back. I'm not bothered about the back plate because I'm going to be replacing the back plate. It's a bit thick that. So first thing to do, let's see if it works. If there's any charge in it. I'll just have to get me cable. Okay, I'm back. Got a cable. So what we're going to do is, I've got a little voltage tester here. I'll plug this in the right way. Plug it into there, plug it into there, and see if we're getting any charge. And we have got £5 volts, but no amps. So there's nothing happening amp wise. But there is 5. Oh, hang on, we have a picture. Connect to power. Connect to power. So there is something there. I don't know if you can see that on there, but it does say connect to power. Okay, maybe it needs a charge, but that doesn't matter because the screen is a bit marked. The outside. I'm going to open it anyway. There's dents in the back, so we'll get it open. Put the condition is inside. Find the some bits and pieces. That's not it. Now, I don't know if anybody's ever tried opening one of these, but they are not the easiest things in the world. So let's go with the iFixit Jimmy tool. So we can get these clips undone. Appears to be coming out, that. You have to release the clips on either side. Away from the top. Yep, I think we're in. Oh, for goodness sake. Can't get the jimmy tool in. Careful of the screen as well. An absolute pig to get into sometimes, these. That's it, we've got it. We've got it. Right, so once you're in, put that to one side and you can see the battery cable. Let's get some tweezers out for this. So we pull on that, your battery cable comes out, and then you can open it like a sandwich. So there's your hard drive. And then we're going to open that clip and take that cable out. There we go. And that separates all that. So we have got, it says an 80 gig hard drive, and it's quite flat for an 80 gig hard drive. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to try a test battery. Let me just see about getting this battery out of here. Plastic pry tool. Oh, wasn't even stuck in. Yeah, wasn't even stuck in. So what I'm going to try is a test battery that I know is good. So we'll plug that back in, just for the time being. Plug that back in. Make sure it goes in properly. Flip it down. That's it. And then we shall put the hard drive back, and we shall attach our test battery. Oh, with the tweezers, otherwise we're going all over the place. There we go, test battery's in. There we go, and it is working. It just appears there was no battery, I can hear the hard drive clicking. Yeah, hard drive error. So it looks like the hard drive is on its last legs, which is good news. If that's all it takes to fix it, that's going to be an easy fix. So let's take the hard drive out. So you flick that clip there, and the hard drive just pulls off. Now then, I have got a test hard drive here as well, which happens to be an 80 gig, but it's a lot thicker. But it'll do just for testing it. Let us make sure the clip's up. Then we can insert the ribbon cable. Oh, that's not right. It could be that the ribbon cable's faulty as well, but right, so that's in. So we'll put our test battery back on again. Our test battery back on again, and obviously it's powering up, but is it going to do anything? Let's have a look. It's got the Apple logo at the minute, but there's no clicking now like there was before. could try a sector check on this one. That didn't look good. Let's try that again. It's not going into disc mode for some reason. Oh, hang on. Yes, it is. Brilliant. So it's gone into disc mode. So let's... click wheel's not working. Oh, yes, it is. Very slowly. Very slowly. I don't know if you can see that on the camera. Click wheel is working very slowly. Let's go into I/O and let's do hard drive check. HD specs. Can't open device. Diagnostic halt. Well, looks like it's going to be a new hard drive for this. Just reset it to get it back to where it should be. Give it all a reset. See if it'll reset. No, it won't. I think there's something wrong with that click wheel, mate. When he said it's a hardware error, I think the click wheel's at fault. So, best way to check that out is to tear it down and have a look at the click wheel. That is the best way. Let's just set this hard drive off again. See, I know this hard drive is working because I've had it working. Although it's a thicker model, it would have been for the thicker casing. Put plastic in there. So what we'll do is we'll take that out again and we'll start tearing this down. Get some screwdrivers. I've got a screwdriver. First thing I'm going to do before I do anything is take that ribbon cable out there. If I can get the little clip up, there we go. Take that ribbon cable out, that way we don't rip it when we go to take this off. So there's 6 screws in this. So that's all the screws out. Now what we need to do is gently force this frame up like that. You can see there the cable is starting to move. It would have ripped if I'd left it in the socket. And there we go, frame is free. That is not bad, that, apart from a few scratches on the side. Do for something else, that. So we'll take the screen off and then we're protecting the screen. Now then, is it the screw type? No. So this is the motherboard. Make sure you don't lose the button. There's no screws in this model in the middle. Some models you get screws in. It is basically adhered to the frame. So what we need to do is push on it very gently. Oh, I think this has been out before. That came out really easy. And there's your mid frame. So now what we want to do is look at the click wheel. Now I've just noticed there's no... Normally these come with a little earthing cable that goes onto there, and there isn't one. That makes me... That is dirty, that though. So what we're going to do is I'm going to get this cable off very gently, not use the metal one. Where's the plastic one gone? What on with that plastic? Oh, there it is. Right. So what we do is work under here very carefully, lifting this so that the adhesive comes undone. Very gently. Don't be breaking this cable. And then there's another little bail there that we have to lift up, and then hopefully we can just slide that out. There we go, there's your click wheel. So there's your motherboard all in one piece, and that side looks really dirty. So what we're going to do, I'm going to give this a good clean with some alcohol and see how that comes up. That's not come up too bad, as you can see. Not sure what was on the back. It looked like flux to me, but might just be a bit of the adhesive that was holding it in. But yeah, that hasn't come up too bad. The buttons seem to work okay. Yeah, the buttons are okay. They've just loosened off a bit now with the alcohol, so that's not too bad. So what I thought I'd do, I'd just have a quick look at it under the microscope. I shall film this so we can put it on. So just going to have a quick look under the microscope, see what it looks like under the microscope, make sure everything's okay. That looks a bit rough there actually. It's probably where the adhesive has been. So it looks intact. That cable looks okay. If you look at the contacts there, quite shiny, look like they're touching okay. And that's in correctly because you can see the white line there where it clips in. And then if we look on the other side, there's the buttons. As you can see, there is some bits of marks on it, but that looks like it could be the old adhesive. That there is a bit of rust there as well. I might just give this a thorough scrub with some alcohol, to be honest. It looks like there is a bit of rust on there. I'm just wondering what the toothbrush is. I have a toothbrush for these sort of jobs. I don't know where it is at the minute. So I'll probably just use one of my other brushes. Stiff brush. That one will do. No, that one won't do. That one will. That'll be okay. Right. So what we'll do, where we can see the rust there, give it a spray. Give it a good scrub. Doesn't look like it's making any difference, but must just be discoloured. Okay, let's give it a dry off. But it has been working, so it could just be a faulty click wheel. That is a common thing with these, faulty click wheel. Just looking at these bits of rust here like this, if it is rust. I'm going to try it again, and if it needs a good cleaning down, we'll do that. All the buttons are working. And if we look on the other side, it's very clean on the other side, to be honest. Yeah, I'm quite happy with that, to be honest. I don't think there's much to look at there. Yeah, so now I've looked at it under the microscope and I'm happy with it. I'm going to reassemble it all and test it again, but I'm going to use a different click wheel because I've got another click wheel here that I can try, and see how we get on with that. So we'll put it back together, see where we get up to. So put it all back together, power it on, get the Apple logo, as you can see there, and look at that, use iTunes to restore. So it is actually working. It was the click wheel. That test click wheel has proved it. So there you go, one iPod fixed. What I'm going to do is order some custom parts for it, and when I get them I shall do another video, show you how I'll customise it, different change of colour, new battery, new hard drive as well, because that hard drive is too thick for this. But yeah, I shall put a new hard drive in it. Okay, thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed it, and hope it was give you some information about fixing these things. Cheers.
3, 2,